What's good, everybody? We got another Beers with Barton. It is Monday, January 18th, 2021. Almost 3 weeks into this, hopefully better than 2020 year. But today, obviously, as I hope everybody knows, is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Hopefully, the majority of workplaces observe this day, and no one's working. I know when I was at Lowe's, I had to work, but Moody's observes it, as well as UNC Charlotte, where Jessica works. So we had it off. We actually just got back from the beach this afternoon, and moved couch and a couple other things to best friend's apartment. She'll be moving in Friday. So got that done. But just wanted to take a moment. Obviously, I've been at the beach since Thursday, so it's been almost a week. Do a quick Beers with Barton, catch up with the peeps, but also encourage everyone who, if you haven't taken some time or if you don't know much about Martin Luther King, take a few minutes today. Today's obviously a national holiday in remembrance of what an amazing person he was. Hopefully, everyone knows who he is and what he stood for. But I think if people do a little bit of research on him, realize what just an amazing man he was. Obviously taken far too early. He was a pastor of a small church, and then obviously grew to be the face of the civil rights movement, and the long overdue civil rights movement, and just how amazing he was and what he did. He was nonviolence, and he just moved so many things forward, not just for African Americans in the civil rights movement to really make sure that there's equality, but I'd say for humans in general. His "I Had a Dream" speech, still gives me chills hearing it, and it can be, I wouldn't say summed up because it's, I don't want to minimize it, but, one of the lines that really stick out to me is that he had a dream that one day his daughter will be judged on her character and be judged on what she accomplished, not by the color of her skin. And I think that rings true for anyone, everywhere, not just African Americans and other minorities, or just everybody as a human. No one should be judged by their skin color. And obviously at that time, the movement, it's still challenging times today, but that movement was just groundbreaking, obviously taken far too early. But there's a really, really cool quote that I like of his as well. I hope I don't mess it up, but it goes something like, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, you should walk. If you can't walk, you should crawl, but by all means keep moving. So he's basically saying, don't become complacent, don't just stick with the status quo, move forward yourself, a cause, and obviously for what he stood for is, equal rights for people. So I just think he's an amazing person. Obviously, always wonder what the world would be like if he wasn't taken. I don't remember his exact age. I believe it was 62 or 63 when he was assassinated. Same for JFK. What would the world be like if he wasn't taken at such a young age? But God has a plan. So anyways, take some time today, do a little bit of research, read up on Martin Luther King. He's an amazing person. He was all about, moving forward, equal rights in a nonviolent way. And I just have a lot of respect for him and what he was able to do. And I think if more people thought like him and did more like him, I think this world would be a much, much better place. So anyways, that is that. But please take some time. It's a national holiday for a reason. This man did a lot, and so hopefully people are trying to continue on his mission for not only for equality, but I think just treating your fellow human being, man, woman, child, with dignity and respect, regardless of their skin color, creed, religion, gender, and all those other things. So MLK Day, thank you for what you did, sir. So, quick beer review. This is a juicy high roller from, the High Branch. It actually just got released Friday. My niece picked it up this weekend, and my nephew dropped it off a little bit ago when I was out delivering furniture to best friend's apartment. So, thank you to the niece and nephew for hooking it up. You guys are the best, man. And we're going to see this good. This one is literally The first time, 8.3 contains lactose. Ooh wee! It's a double hazy IPA. High Branch is actually moving right around the corner to a bigger space. That should hopefully be here pretty soon. So excited about that. I actually hadn't grabbed any of their beers for a little while. Not because I didn't want to, but just didn't make my way out there. So these look delicious. There's another release I'll do one on later this week. A sour ale with tangerine, mangoes, and something else. It's their Bam What release. And also the big news today, hold there, is I received the Sassenach whiskey. This is made obviously by the actor Sam Heughan, who plays Jamie on Outlander, amazing show. It finally showed up today. They tried to deliver it a couple times we weren't here, and the thing that sucked is there's a seal around here that had just cracked, and it's a cork bottle, and it just leaked out just a little bit. So the top of the box was all messed up. But it's here. The seal wasn't cracked, and it was still, basically sealed. It was just a little drip, and it was on its side. So, missing about $18.99 worth of the whiskey, but it's here. That's all that matters. So, back, juicy high roller, hazy double IPA, back from the beach. We had an amazing time with great friends. So, back to reality, of course. It's never easy, but we always appreciate the time we have. It's a shortish week for me. Be flying out to California on Friday, but get back to the grind for the next 3.5 days work-wise, and then get ready for a week with the family out in California. So cheers to the juicy high roller. Cheers, MLK Day. Please take some time. It's very important, and I think a great time to do a little bit of research and understand more about what MLK was all about. Cheers. Wow, that is delicious. That is a juicy, hazy IPA. Wow, that is fantastic. I wish I had some of these at the beach. One night I probably had a little bit too many of everything. I think it was Friday night. And I was a little slow on Saturday, to say the least. I actually didn't, I don't think I had a beer until about 6 o'clock on Saturday night. Definitely was slow. Made up for it a little bit yesterday, enjoying our last evening, but I'm actually going to try to cut back a bit in the next coming while. Just gotta try to get healthier. Like I said, I don't do these New Year's resolutions, but it's time to definitely think smarter, eat a little healthier, be a little bit more active, and definitely cutting back on beer, even just a little bit, 1 or 2 days a week or a couple a day will go a long way to just being overall better habits, being healthier. So that's definitely going to be on my mind. So cheers. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. And again, happy MLK Day. Hopefully you spent it in great honor. And hopefully you can do a little bit of research or to take some time to reflect on the greatness and all the amazing things that MLK stood for and did for us. All right, did for humanity and moved us all forward. So, all right, everyone, have a good evening. Until next time, deuces.